What's good, y'all? What is going on? Hope everybody's doing well today. I have my protein right here, ready to rock right now because look, this is the only strategy you're ever gonna need ever in trading. I don't have a name for this, so if you guys have names, drop them down in the comments below because I was thinking maybe like blue cheese, central. I don't fucking know what kind of name. I don't know what kind of name. Tell me what name this strategy deserves, you guys, because this strategy is amazing. I've been back testing this for a good amount of time, and I want to release it now to show you guys exactly how good the strategy is, how to simply get a bias here easily as well. It's a 4-step process, pretty damn simple, you guys. If you guys like this, hit the like, hit that subscribe button because I'm here with you all the way, guys. Really quick before I go into this, I have a Discord down below. Go ahead and join the Discord down in the description. I share my daily bias every day, and it's always right. So go ahead and look and join that. All right, with that being said, the only strategy you're ever gonna need, we're gonna start with the 1 hour time frame, everybody. So basically, with the 1 hour time frame, this is gonna give you the best highs and lows for you to indicate where price can sweep. So basically, as you can see, what is price currently doing? Okay, price right now swept what? This low. We're gonna wait for a low to sweep liquidity. We do have that low that's swept here. So that's number one. Number one is already complete. Look at that. We're gonna start with the 1 hour time frame. We wait for that liquidity sweep, and we basically got that right here. Now, our second step is price in a higher time frame fair value gap. Price has to be inside a higher time frame fair value gap. Why? Well, it gives us more confirmation that price needs to reverse from this area, right? So do we have that? If we look back in the past candlesticks, we have this fair value gap, bullish fair value gap. Price has retested multiple times. Right here, we're deep. We have a deep retrace inside this fair value gap, but we're still going to be respecting it because why? Price is attracting liquidity. So that's why you have that liquidity sweep. I'm going to see price for an entry. I want to see price go ahead and go up and maybe sweep what? Opposing highs. That's our targets, right? So, but before we get into targets, I want to go ahead and see maybe these highs. I want to mark out some of these highs up here where price could possibly retrace to. All right, so with that being said, number one's done, number two's done. Pretty damn simple, right? Pretty damn simple so far. All we indicated for our bias is on the 1 hour time frame. We waited for that liquidity sweep here. We did have that. And then after that, we just waited for what? Or not waited for, but we marked out the recent fair value gap. As you can see, that price could respect it, which it did here. Correct? So basically, that's literally what we're doing. What's going on here? What is going on? Load, please. Thank you. Okay. TradingView be glitching on me, bro. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Number three, now we're going to simply drop down in the 5-minute time frame. This is where we're going to exactly look for a market structure shift, right? Off this what? Fair value gap and opposing liquidity that just got, not opposing liquidity. This fair value gap and this liquidity that just got swept. We want to have confirmation that price needs to reverse from this area. So let's go ahead and drop down the 5-minute. And what we're simply going to look for is that market structure shift. Now, all right, so we have this low. This is the liquidity sweep. As you can see, we do have this pullback here, this high. I'm going to mark out this high. We actually did what? Have another pullback here, and then price came back up and closed above this high. Okay, so basically we have that shift. Okay, once we have a liquidity sweep, we're waiting for a nice pullback here, which we did. And then price needs to close above this recent high, which it did right there. So now we know exactly we have what we're looking for in the markets. So basically what we're going to go ahead and look for now, a bonus. Okay, if you have an SMT divergence, okay, if you have like, this is amazing, by the way. So we have this low here. As you can see, we have this lower low. If we drop down, or not drop down, but go to S&P 500. Oh, wait, I don't know if you guys could see that. Okay, so basically we have this low here. We have a lower low here. And basically, if we go on S&P 500, they should actually be opposite, as you can see. So we have these lows, and we have a higher low this time. This is indicating that we're bullish in the markets overall. after this happens. And this is good confluence that we could apply in our trading. That price will reverse from this area. So let's go ahead and let's go back to NASDAQ chart. Okay, so now we're going to drop down the 1 minute time frame. We're basically going to be looking for entries for this strategy. If you could also give me a name, by the way, drop it down below in the comments. I need a name for this. I just don't know what to call it. So, all right. We're going to wait for that inversion fair value gap. It's a normal fair value gap. However, we're going to wait for it to get inversed and retest it, right, to go long, correct? So basically, that is our entry. So let's see here. So price 6:28 Pacific time. Price actually, okay, right there. Okay, this is 6:30 a.m. Pacific time. This is 9:30 a.m. Eastern, just for you guys to know. All right, we have, what do we have? Well, we have a lower time frame liquidity sweep. However, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for an inversion fair value gap, right? Because we're overall bullish still. Okay, we're gonna wait for price to give us a bearish fair value gap, right? So we could turn it into an inversion. So let me not get you too, I don't want to get you too confused, but let me just show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so see how we created here during open at 6:42 a.m. It's actually 9:42 Eastern time. I'm gonna mark this, and basically what I'm gonna look for, I want to see it close above this here. I want to see a nice close above this. Okay, let's see. Boom, just like that. Boom. So now, since we waited for that inversion fair value gap, simply all we're going to be looking for is a entry on a retest, right? We want to see price retrace down into here and continue to this high and this high, potentially even this high, okay? I want to see price indicate to us that exactly that. Now, since we got that, we're going to go ahead and take our long position. I'm going to enter right here with our stops at the low here. So I put my entry right here. When price, I want to see price tap right into this and enter us into this trade. So my stops are at this low. If you want more wiggle room, by the way, you could go ahead and put it at another low. However, it just depends what high you're targeting, because you want that nice risk to reward, right? So I'm going to go ahead and put my low, my stop loss here, targeting these highs first. Let's give me my first partial or take profit here. So now what we could go ahead and do is target what else? These highs here. Boom. Maybe even this high. Okay. And then maybe that high we might take profit, or this high could be my take profit. So we're just opposing, those opposing highs will be our targets there. Pretty simple. So we have that low as our stop loss. These here will be our targets. Let's go ahead and see what happens. Let's say we buy here. I want to see price reverse down and retest this gap here. Boom, just like that. Okay, so now we're entered. So this would be a limit order. Okay, so I want to see price come down. Now we're entered here. Now what we could do is we're simply going to wait. Boom, look at that. Price came down, tested that inversion fair value gap. As you can see, now we targeted those first take profit. Right, so now this is our partial. This would be a partial here since we hit that high. Boom. Now we're going to sell one contract. Now, what we could do, we could either put our stops at break even if you like, or what we could do is you can let this play out, you guys. You can just go ahead and let this play out. Let's see if we hit this high. We did right there. This right here would be another partial. Okay. Ooh, price has a nice deep retracement. Almost hit that stop, right? But you know what's crazy? The reason why I put my stops here, price likes to respect the middle point in this wick. The low to the high. As you can see, it's respecting. What is it respecting? This level here. The 0.5 to 7.9 level. Okay? Boom. That's okay. I know during this trade when I was in it, I saw price do this, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to stick with it. I know it seems a little scary because it's close to my stop, but I'm going to trust this because price, when it comes to price, it likes to respect these kind of OTE level of these wicks. So with that being said, it did actually respect that. Price then actually came up and reached our what? Almost reached these highs. This is the only strategy you're ever going to need, you guys. This is all you're looking for, is literally. So what do we look for? Well, look at right here. We look for this low to get swept, followed by, right? We got that low of liquidity, swept. Okay. We had price come inside our higher time frame fair value gap. Boom, right here. It's in our fair value gap as this low got swept. This is bullish indication. We dropped down the 5-minute and we waited for that market structure shift, and then we had that SMT. Boom, that is a bullishness indication. Okay, then we had our entry on an inversion fair value gap on the retest, targeting the highs. With that being said, this strategy is the only strategy you're ever gonna need. If you guys like this strategy, go ahead and hit the like, hit that subscribe button. I'm here with you all the way, you guys. Guys, by the way, if you guys do enjoy this, go down in the link in the description and follow my Discord and join that Discord, guys. Join that Discord down below, because it's gonna give you all of my strategies in one Discord for free. So with that being said, hope you guys did enjoy this. Again, hit that like and hit that subscribe button. Guys, I'm here with you all the way. Take care, peace out, trade on. Again, I need a name for the strategy, so go ahead and drop down some names for me, guys. Peace out.